Hi, thanks for watching. This is just a quick look at how Google views and ranks your website in the search results. By knowing how the program works, we can use it to your advantage to increase traffic to your site by getting in on the first page of those results, so that way you're the first click and the first call when customers are searching for your services in their area. Now I've got your website pulled up here, and I gotta say, you guys are really authentic. This video was great. You're showing actual pictures of work that you guys do so customers can see right away your quality. As far as Google is concerned, though, it's going to rank your website using two different factors. First is going to be the content. The layout of the pictures and everything doesn't really matter. Google is just a computer, so the first thing it's going to do is come in and just count all the words on the page. It's looking for about 1,000 to 1,500 words on the page. It assumes that the more text and the more content you have, the more of an expert you are in your field. So the point here is to try to have more text and more content than your competitors. Now, while it's counting, it's also looking for keywords, which would be any word or phrase that people typically search into the Google. So usually in your case, it would be a service that you offer and then a location that it's in. Now, this is where the number of words on the page comes into play, because you're only allowed to have one keyword for every 100 to 150 words on the page. So the more keywords you want to be found for, the more text that we have to include on your home page. The second factor that Google is going to use is what's called the authority, which is basically a popularity contest. It determines the popularity of your website in a couple different ways. One is going to be citations, which is anytime your name, address, and phone number are listed in a directory. So anything from Yelp, or Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, things like that. Those directories are all usually free. It just takes time to find them, register, and then input all the information for the business. The second part of that popularity contest is what's called a backlink, which is when another website refers back to your website. It's similar to like a customer review, where if you had one customer review, people think you do pretty good work. And then if you had 1,000 customer reviews, then people would think that you do really great work. So it's the same thing, except Google is using other websites to refer back to you. Now, to show how this determines where your website ranks, go back to our search here. The first thing you're going to see is what's called the Google Map Pack. This is the first thing the customer sees when they pull up a search. It's actually really important because it's statistically almost half, about 40% of people will click on one of these top 3 links. Now, to get inside this map section, it's free. You just have to fill out your Google business profile. When you're doing so, it's right through your Maps app on your smartphone. You just want to make sure you fill out all the fields that you possibly can, including the services you offer, the areas, even your hours of operation. Then you want to continuously keep adding photos that are geotagged within your service area. Make sure you have customer reviews that are being posted. And then you want to get as many of those citations as possible. Those name, address, and phone number directories, you want to make sure you have more citations in more directories than any of the rest of the competition. Then underneath, we have what's called the organic search results. This is where the higher the authority or the more trust Google has in your website, the higher up on the list you're going to rank. So to demonstrate this, I put your website into this tool that I pay for called Ahrefs, and it just shows me what Google sees when it crawls your website for both your content and your authority. So here we can see how many other websites are referring back to yours. For instance, if there was a news article for the top 5 best bath remodeling companies in Massachusetts, and they had an article about your company with a link that a customer could click and it would bring them to your website, that would be one backlink from one referring domain. So if we just take a quick look at the competition, what I did was I just pulled up somebody that was in the map pack and then the first organic listing, and we can see how many referring domains and links that they have, as well as how many they have. And this is why they are showing up at the top of the list in search results. Just to make note though, it's not just a matter of quantity of links, it's also the quality of links. You want to make sure that you're getting referrals from websites that are pertinent to your business. So for instance, if you had Pizza Hut, referring back to your website, Pizza Hut, Google obviously knows that you're not making pizzas, you're doing baths, so that wouldn't have any kind of relevance to your field and therefore wouldn't add any kind of authority to your site. Now, if we take a look at your keywords, these are all the words and phrases that are being typed into Google search, as well as the volume, which is the number of times per month they're being searched. It appears that all the ones that you're showing up for are people searching for your name directly, and that's because there really isn't a whole lot of content on your page, so there aren't any keywords that Google can pick up you can get searched for. So what we would want to do here is try to find as many high volume services that people are searching for, and then try to include those keywords onto your site so you can get some more traffic. Just as an example, if we use, say, glass shower installation, 900 people are searching for that a month. So if you were in the top position, number one, and 900 people are searching for that, let's say conservatively only 10% of those people click on your website, and that would be 90 clicks. And then even less, let's say 10% of those actually get services done by you. So that'd be 9. So you'd have 9 jobs a month coming in just for that one keyword if you had that word on your site and you were ranked number one on Google. So I don't know what the profit margin is, but I'm sure 9 jobs would definitely add to the revenue at the bottom line at the end of the month. And that's just for one keyword. So we would try to get as many of those high traffic keywords onto your website as possible. So I hope this information was helpful and allows you to get an edge and increase your online presence over the competition. If you'd like to go into any further detail about any of it or want some help or guidance with getting this all set up, please feel free to reach out. I'd also love to get your feedback just to know if this video was useful at all. So thank you, and I look forward to speaking with you.